What's going on, everybody? Welcome to an episode of Andy Adventures. We're here at my work, so it's not really an adventure. Well, maybe an adventure for you. This is still, I don't know, work, but I'm building stuff for Colorado. So I have a piece of 16 gauge steel pulled out. I am going to turn everything on, whatever, but show you. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna cut 4 foot-ish by, or however wide that is, by 16 inches. And I'm gonna go over to the brake and I'm gonna bend them and start making my sluice. So I have all my other material and other stuff, whatever, in a truck. And one thing at a time. I gotta cut it and bend it. All right, I got that sheet pulled out. Might be a little echoey, I don't know. I'm gonna cut it into 16-inch pieces. Let this old thingy wind up. Alrighty, I got this thing, I think, really close to being set up to where I want it. I got all my sheets here marked out. I test spent another type of a cleanup sluice that I'm going to make for this build-off thingy that needs to be under $100 through Carl Madley or Red Dirt Nation. So I got to finish that kind of on a quick too, because I think it's due sometime beginning of April, so I got probably a week to finish it. Not a big deal, I should be able to. And further over this way, I have some extra pieces cut that I'm also going to bend up and probably use as different sluice bodies in Colorado for other random people that come, stuff that they can use. I am making one side narrower, just a touch, and a little, just so when they go together, it slides into. So I have a top and a bottom marked. I'm going to start bending stuff. See how well this works. Nope, just kidding. I got to adjust the backstop a little bit. Stand by. All right, I got that all adjusted, and I think we should be able to rock and roll. I'm just gonna have to move my little spacer from one side of the backstop to the other, bend one side at a time. Make sure I hit my marks. Make sure I'm not too deep or too shallow, because that's going to really mess with. I gotta send it in a little bit more. So, stand by. There. Not much, you just gotta twist the thing a little bit. And make sure I'm hitting where I need to be hitting. Look at it. This thing's old. We're getting a new one soon, which is cool, but just gotta deal with the craziness for now. Not a big deal. There. 4 feet. 4 feet. All right, I got those 3 bent. I'm gonna move my little spacer on the back and bend the other side of them. All right, I got that little spacer moved to the other side, so I can hit the other side of my bottom. And I zoomed out on the camera, just, I don't know, give you a little bigger view or whatever. Keep things different, keep viewers staying in so they don't slough off, I don't know. Maybe I won't get any views on this. Section number 2. How well does this work? My bottom into my top. It's probably going to be the other way around. So my top will be my bottom. But that's going to work out pretty decent. I mathed a little backwards, but that's okay. I'm still safe, right? Right. I can take my spacers off and bend up my other 2 channels just for extra sluice matting for people to feed with a shovel or whatever else. I don't know how many people are going to come. My luck, probably nobody will come. Who knows? I don't know. I know I have a cousin that wants to come with me for like 2.5 weeks. I have a friend that says he wants to come the whole time. I still need to buy a camper. I have some other things I need to make yet, like cooking wise for over a fire or whatever. There, one metal 10-inch sluice body made. Well, I just gotta figure something out and flare these some. And glue an indicator mat to it. All right, it kind of started laying pieces in here and clamp thingies. I need some expanded steel to go over that. I'm pretty sure I have the V-matting at home that'll go underneath that. I'm gonna have to get a different piece of moss. Anyways, there's gonna be a feel-safe, I guess, with some expanded steel and riffles. Big, huge dredge mat, a clamp, a little bit of space, and then the mini, and a clamp, and the micro, and a clamp. And then up here is where I can have a quote-unquote indicator mat. I can probably cut it to be shorter, so my dredge tube can come up in and feed into here, and or I can make a bracket for a grizzly and a spray bar. So that's where I'm at so far. Well, took a little break from this, because I don't want to drill holes yet. I'm getting ready to make little brackets to hold everything together. So I got these cut, a little 3/4 by 3/4 inch, 1/8 inch wall pieces that I'm going to have a smaller square 1/2 by 1/2 square tube go through. I'm going to drill a hole and weld a nut on them, and that'll be my leg. It's going to go on the side here. Now I'm going to cut a little flat bar that's going to fit in here. It's probably 2 inches wide by this height, and 2 bolts in it to hold this together. And then this will be welded on there for my leg to go through to hold this up at the height that I need it. Yeah. All right, we got all these little flat bars cut. I'm gonna go and clean up all the edges on this belt sander thing here. And I'm gonna clean up the edges on little square tubes that I cut out. There, those are all cleaned up. Now I guess I can probably go and we're gonna drill my hole, figure out what side I'm gonna drill my hole on. I want it to be not on the seam side. See, there's a little seam in there when it's made, a little electric weld put down in there. But I want my nut to come in, or my bolt to come in on this side and push my tube on here so it'll sit nice and not be all crooked and wonky. So yeah. Looks good. Hopefully. Alright, I'm set up to punch some holes in the little flat bars that I cut. Since I'm on this side of the shop, this is what I build. Fun, exciting things. Alright, let's put some little legs together, right? You don't want to go all the way around your nut because you're going to shrink it. You want to do 3 sides if you can. 2 sides preferably. I'm just going to do 2 sides because it's not like I'm holding a tank or anything. Alright, those pieces are done. We'll let them cool off for a moment and we'll clean up the back sides and start drilling some holes. Alright, we're set up a little bit closer. I got some stuff over here. Ended up having to drill a new hole up higher because we were way too close to the bend where the hole would have ended up being. I got a 2-inch reveal on both of these. I'm gonna make sure she's tight. Clamped. I'm gonna go grab a little hammer and pound it down a touch just to make sure this is bottomed out inside that channel. There. Drill, put in a bit, drill some holes. Should drill easy, I hope. It's thin metal. Other than it, nothing holding it there. Thinner bit, pilot bit. Probably take these mats out. I want to get them full of shavings. Alright, I got some bolts and some nuts. Help hold some things together. This is where we're at so far. I have this blank on the top because I don't know how much area I'm going to end up using for the high banker part to come and fall down onto everything. So I'm going to have an indicator mat on there however long it ends up needing to be. I don't know, I could leave it that long if I wanted, but we'll see. I had a clamp there for the micro dream mat, and then a clamp for the mini dream mat, and then a clamp for the dredge mat. I might also end up picking up an in-betweener mat, I don't know. And then your fail-safe to make sure you don't lose anything. Section of miner's moss. I am going to buy a new section of miner's moss tomorrow at Pike River Prospecting Store. They have a lot of good stuff. Anyways, and then I got to make a expanded steel. I have these pieces all made for the legs. I just got to make the legs, put those in. I gotta do some math and figure out, I think I have a total of 1.5 foot drop from this side to that side that I need to adjust for. But yeah, so this is part 1 of Colorado building, or building things for Colorado. Yay. Now I can take this all apart, put it in the truck, head home and eat some dinner.